NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Young to throw it.
Man, what is that?
This is intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This will be caught just inside the 10.
The
Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Why would you?
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a 1st quarter lead. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Desperados, nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And a penalty marker's down on the field.
Of course.
And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well. Now a 1st down throw for Young.
He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. But no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets. They don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a handoff looking right. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. He was given 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And Young's throw there incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. Third down here.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Now here's Young. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett.
About to turn this stupid shit off, bro.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a
Devin
flyer
White
out of
missed
the
the
gate,
tackle,
as they
huh?
would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Where the fuck is... Oh.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
56 a month. 56 a month. 19
He's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
Fuck all that, man. Like,
Touchdown, Seattle.
like, what kind of fucking shit is that, bro?
Second touchdown on
You
the
threw the ball
season.
in coverage.
And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown.
It's not much as perfect in football, but that's about as close to it.
I
as
can't
you're
make
going
this
to
shit
get.
up, bro.
Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives are impressive. The opening drive was that.
Threw the ball in coverage, and neither one of the men made the tackle.
You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to
Okay.
make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm.
Not running
relax
after
a little
you, bro.
bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
From the 10. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Why would my man
Punt's
jump?
better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Bro, people stupid, bro.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Young. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
So stupid as a motherfucker.
From the shotgun, it's Young. He'll let one go deep for Howard. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it in for the touchdown. O.J. Howard, 76 yards. And his guys are able to make this a close game again.
I know guys who design defenses, they try to prepare for everything. But you ignore the guy who plays tight end at your own peril.
Yeah, and he's like having another wide receiver out there sometimes.
Some dude that drafted.
Exactly right, because they're such a matchup nightmare, and they're hybrid guys. Are they receivers? Are they big guys that block? How about the one we just saw there? Catch it and go. Run after catch all the way into the end zone.
That's this ugly-ass stadium.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Stupid-ass Seattle.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley
Look
Pinion
dark.
on
This
to
shit
kick
is
this one
dark.
away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Let him know, let him know. Mike 56, Mike 56. 6 man.
What?
Check curls, check curls, check curls.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So
I want the pick. Like,
and you
I don't.
understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. And that is incomplete.
Oh, y'all not gonna let him catch it and run through that like the other play?
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
45, 45. Mike 45. Hey, come back from 60. 45 to Mike, 45 to Mike. Switch.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers.
I want to know how I missed the jam.
That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked
really
the ball away.
The Seahawks send out their punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
Y'all just really not going to let me call fair
this
catch.
Offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Meanwhile, in Los Angeles, an update from there. The Raiders out to an early lead over the Chargers. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss.
Okay.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Bro, are you serious? This dude would just play he got picked up here.
Now Young. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know
I wonder if the game would have called pass interference right there if I dropped it.
They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game.
Obviously not, though, because they would have called it.
Path to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard.
Anyway.
Here's 2nd and 9. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Young on 3rd down. Toward the pylon, caught.
Guess y'all call holding, huh?
Couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
They'll try to run this one in. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Okay, man.
They're right there at the 1.
That's the man I told y'all to block.
Don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this time he is in.
Yes.
A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead.
Fullback really just don't be blocking nobody, bro.
And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
Wow. Look how they made me miss the extra point. Nah, I didn't do a double line, but
Set to kick off.
ain't no way he should have missed that when the wind blowing. I'm kicking it into the wind.
Tyler Lockett now with a return. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he is going to
And
get
they're
this
trying
one
to
back to the
mess over me.
20-yard
I couldn't
line.
control the linebacker for nothing.
Year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball.
I don't think that was, I think that's Cam
Akers.
Akers.
Noted, on the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting.
Yeah, I think that's Cam Akers because it said
turn it
Akers.
into positives moving forward.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Bro, why I can't?
His rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Derek Nally makes the tackle. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side.
Bro, that's a touchdown. I couldn't run to the right.
Throwing on 2nd down. Young. That's taken in by Hanson, complete. And they'll get this down to the 10.
To number 40.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Oh, my
And
God,
nice
bro.
pick up there as he'll take it from
Oh,
the
my
10
God,
down to the
bro.
5-yard line.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
See what context?
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way into
Watch the
end
fullback
zone
on
for
this
a
play.
touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
Exactly.
And his guys have taken the lead.
Running all in my way.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Desperados 20, Seahawks 13.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Lockett the return. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail 20-13 our score as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he will take this one home. It's a
Man,
touchdown.
taking all day to get up.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot. As he
The fact that he stood up and turned like
all the way back for a touchdown.
A good hold in
he
these
stood up and turned like he was ready to run the wrong way.
And the lead now up to 14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Block at the return. And some good special teams coverage.
Yeah, I caught
bring him down just outside of the 15.
Seahawks take over first and 10.
What day was
At
that?
their own 16-yard line.
I was talking to him Monday. Was that Monday? Well, I ain't talked to him
Here's
about
the
that.
Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember
I was just checking
that as
on
an
him about
offensive
the
player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to
the
accomplish
roads
and where
when
you're
they're
trying to
iced
go
up,
than
because
the
I
defender. So in
didn't
this
know about
case,
that till
because
Sunday.
you know it, you can make your cuts with
Like
a
I
little more
wasn't looking at the news or
decisiveness.
nothing.
Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
What, bro?
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt.
They just made
You're
me miss
stuck with me in
another
this
thing.
booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On third down, Archer, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Fourth down now.
Oh, that dude named 25?
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. That's pulled in at the 32.
Oh, I messed up.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we?
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is finally out of bounds. Just
That's a catch, bro. He trying to challenge the play. That's a
all the way
catch.
down at the 6. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
To throw, Young. And it's caught. Touchdown. And that's going to be caught. Oh, a one-handed grab there. And he's got it for the touchdown.
I see you, Odell.
So a one-handed catch from OBJ in the end zone. Not really surprised anymore, I guess. This is becoming routine.
Yeah, isn't that something? And we have to be careful ourselves, right, about treating it as only routine because it's still spectacular to go up one hand, possess the football, whether there's contact or not, to come down and create that play. That's absolutely phenomenal. And one way it happens, these guys work at it. They practice these types of catches all the time.
And he practices it all the time. You see his pregame routine. We were down there today. It's unbelievable.
It absolutely is. And now the stigma of looking like you're showing off is really gone. Now it's actually part of the game.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Excuse me.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it's
Come on,
short.
Winfield, you gotta
Some of
take
the fans here don't seem too happy about what
You gotta
we've seen
catch
in this
this,
first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That pick 6 extending this
You like
lead
that? Use
even
the pick right
further.
there?
Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Lockett the return. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 19.
Like, once I charge it all the way, I don't think I'd be having to charge my control every day, though.
19-yard line. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. Lockett the return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So with the pass being completed, they'll go ahead and take that instead.
Nothing extra to be gained. Pass interference at the spot, completed the pass. That was your play, so it might as well have not even had the penalty.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off near the 26. And he's going to take this one back. To the 37-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
that is
by the time we have to leave the booth.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Desperados.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. 18 Cotton, 18 Cotton. He's crashing. He's checking. No, off.
Right back to him on first down. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. What the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
On second and 11 now, Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Third down.
Looking to throw, Young. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
A gain of 4.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Odell Beckham with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Desperados 48, Seahawks 13.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Lockett the return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
2nd and 4. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
The pass.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
56 to Mike. 56.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Will Disley, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
He'll find Metcalf. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch, just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Yetur Gross-Matos make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. first down. He'll drop to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll set up a throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 20. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
That's what I do. Check 45 the mic. Check 45 the mic. Here we go, D.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Josh Jones. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Mike's by 4, Mike's by 4, Mike's by 4.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Punching it in from a yard away. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'll probably send a note to the clock operator. We'll let it run.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back.
What are you
This
trying to
position
get?
just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the
Say
open
some
field
Robux.
can really generate big plays for an offense.
What's that?
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And now here is another
I know y'all ain't calling no pass
interception.
interference, bro.
Picked up by Josh Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Right then and where?
They'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
23.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
At the 1-yard line.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able
Y'all
to
said
smile
I played
about it.
last night.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Gonna save the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
The point after is good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
And 10. At their own 31-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
That's
And
tough.
a huge play that time. 41 yards on the ground.
I picked
So
the
now
jet
the
sweep.
big play
He
has them
should have
all
took
the
it to
way
the house,
inside
but I
the
got
30
tackled
now, 1st and 10.
for a 31-yard gain.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
The tackle
That's a
made.
really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a
Your
play
boy
call
that I
like
bought in the
that.
league.
So when they do, They go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting
He's
to
living
dominate
LaPlace.
the line of scrimmage.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. On second down,
Man, ain't no telling though. He could be out of power. I don't
He's
know.
immediately taken down at the line.
Did he play and stay in your lane?
They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down.
Third down.
Young to throw it. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Like a freight train there. Derek Nottie with a sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Toronto's 62.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for our visitors, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll have another